On today's episode, we're going to be going through some things about us because we're not going to be doing the podcast tomorrow. That's what you sound like, you prick.
Is that actually what I sound like?
No.
Two mugs listening along, reviewing music and song, and other stuff. Slancher. Hello, and welcome to Two Mugs and a Guitar with myself, Jarvis.
And me, Dary. How are we?
How are we?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay on this lovely Friday evening, which is a rarity. Normally we do this on a Saturday. Yeah. It
was a quick, I find that because I genuinely thought up until yesterday, that we were doing this Saturday.
Yeah.
Because you didn't tell me you were going away. Good communication skills.
I have impeccable conversation skills.
Oh, he replies every time I text him.
Yeah, I'm so good at replying.
I think Jarvis's thumb is just stuck to his phone.
Yeah, I'm always just waiting. Oh, when I see your name go, I'm like, ah!
When you see my name coming up, you swipe away from the message, you prick. You're looking at your phone, you just don't respond to the message.
Yeah, I'm not a very good responder when it comes to text. For anyone, for that matter, not just for you.
Yeah,
not just for you.
I take it to heart, though.
Yeah, you do. But yeah, do you like the new Get Up? This is cool, isn't it?
This is our little get together. This is our, what would we call it? Our I was going to say
catch up,
crude.
Oh, right.
No,
gang bang.
No, our fuck station. No. No, this is our little.
We didn't record that part.
We have a music news skit if people haven't seen it, and this is where we're going to be recording it from now on, along with the podcast section itself, actually.
So yeah, we have some news in relation to that. Me and Dary have been having a conversation.
Not music news, just news
about what we want to do with the podcast. More so, Dary.
Yeah.
With his opinions on what he wants to do. But I think they're all good ideas. So I've officially shook hands with him on it.
Yeah, you can't turn back now.
Yeah, the agreement has been made.
Yep.
I've spat on him, and so the agreement has been the spit
on my hand. It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't. But yeah, so the agreement's been signed. It's been made. We're going to do things a little bit differently now.
We're going to long form the podcast section and then long form the review section. So it'll be on YouTube still. We're debating whether to put it on Spotify. I've had a no to the review on Spotify and just post the podcast on Spotify. Jarvis has a different opinion, which is perfectly fine. Yeah, so we'll only be posting the podcast on Spotify and then the review on YouTube, but we'll be given an in-depth review on YouTube, and then what would you word it, like kind of a rundown of our review on the podcast as well.
Yeah, so we've planned some sections. We're going to have some different sections there in the podcast, and the third section we are going to have is basically just a rundown of what we spoke about in the reviews and kind of what our opinions were, and obviously once we've watched back and kind of thought about, how did that go and stuff. So it's just going to be a quick overview, I suppose.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, an overview of the review. Yeah,
and obviously it will give people, I hope anyway, it will give people a little bit of insight into whether or not they even want to go and watch it on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm sure. I think from what we've been doing with the review so far, it is taken off on YouTube in terms of our taking off.
Yeah,
so
our version.
So 500-600 views. But to be fair, in the month we've probably got about nearly 1,000 views.
Yeah,
on YouTube, which is
decent.
It's great.
Yeah,
for it's our first month posting on YouTube properly.
Yeah,
with thumbnails, and we've posted on it before, but nothing came from it.
Yeah.
We had 16, 27, 38, 54, 60 views possibly.
Yeah.
But now it's starting to get a lot more views because we put more effort into it, I suppose.
Yeah. Or at least I did.
Yeah. Tried to.
Yeah. But no, I feel like YouTube's. Obviously we spoke about this before anyway in another one of the episodes, but I wasn't even paying attention to it, and then one day I looked at it and I was like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Because Magdalene and the baby really kind of
blew us up.
We're saying blow up, but we're not fucking. We're like.
Yeah.
But I was shocked by how many views it did get, because I was expecting to just look at it and be like, 40 views, it is what it is. But
it was our first video. Was that our first one?
Back in the season, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I classed it as our first.
Mm-hmm.
We had a pilot season.
Yeah.
To see how everything was going, and then we took into consideration flaws and encouragement.
Yeah. And we worked on it.
Yeah, and now we've come to a conclusion. I think with this is probably the reason for posting. Apart from the fact that Jarvis is fucking off to Tipperary.
Yeah, I'm not going to be here for the weekend.
It's a good time for us to kind of bat down and oversight what we're going to be doing.
Reflect.
A reflection on what we've done and an oversight on what's going to come. And I'm really looking forward to it, because it's feeding into my habit of wanting to do the podcast in the podcast form and keep the reviews running on YouTube, as well as having interactions with yourselves or recommendations or
that's going to be a new section. You're foreshadowing. But yeah, so Dary kind of put it earlier as the reviews are my baby, and he wants the podcast section to be his baby. So that's the way he wants to start looking at it. Also, it's gonna it's gonna take a bit off me as well, because he's gonna be editing the podcast, which I'm gonna be interested in seeing.
You'll see a stark difference.
Yeah.
Fuck you piece of shit.
Yeah, we're gonna see a difference in terms of how that's gonna look.
Look, I'm gonna be editing off CapCut for the start, because I don't want to be going into paying for CapCut Pro or Final Cut Pro just yet, because we want to see how it goes.
Yeah.
But it's definitely an investment we're definitely going to make is Final Cut Pro within the next probably 6 months, I'd say.
Yeah, oh yeah, probably even less than that.
Yeah.
It's something that I definitely do want to get. I mean, it's something I used at university and I just absolutely loved it. And I feel like it's such a great bit of kit. And I think it will just make the whole editing process just like 10 million times better.
Yeah. Easier, quicker.
Yeah. So, we're just here basically just to kind of give you a heads up about what's going on. So there's not going to be a review this week, just because I'm not going to be here for the weekend. And so we've came up today just to kind of have a little chat about what we want to do.
It's probably worth saying we don't do this full time.
Yeah,
so
it's not a full-time job. Yeah, we have actual jobs.
I've got my mind set on this being a full-time job.
It would be great. It would be sick.
It'd be unbelievable.
But I mean, I think we're a bit away.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're not even. I mean, we're not a euro close.
No, sponsor us.
Yeah, fucking start something.
Yeah, Minstrels, sponsor us.
I just hope someone sees this and goes, there's potential in those two sexy boys to make a platform for themselves. So, I think it's going to be great.
He's had 2 cups of tea.
Yeah,
you know,
this is my tour of the day.
Forget the alcohol, and I put way too much coffee in this. Way too much coffee. We're not doing well.
We're going to have the windows down on the way home.
Yeah. So, do you want to pass me that notepad there?
I do.
Thank you very much. So, in terms of the...
Listen, look at that for child writing. A doctor could write better than that. Honest to God.
So, in terms of the podcast then, so we're going to break it down to 2 sections. You're thinking 2-week basis for the actual podcast.
Yeah, to see how it goes first.
Yeah, and obviously the reviews will still be a weekly thing. But obviously the reviews are going to be primarily now YouTube until we change our mind. So it's going to be YouTube there. But we are going to discuss the reviews on the actual podcast.
Yeah.
So the section is laid out as such so far until we change it. But I like the way it's going. So we're going to have a minute with a mate at the start. So that's just going to be like basically just a bit of banter, just chatting away.
Just chatting with a mate.
Went.
Me and Jarvis tend to do it on the review at the moment anyway, where we sit and have a conversation before we kick off. And it's just short. We could change it to a few minutes with a mate.
Then as well as that, we're going to then recap. So the second part is going to be just a recap of the reviews themselves.
Yeah.
So hopefully that will, when people are listening to it, it will make people go, oh, that sounds cool. I didn't know they reviewed that album. And then of course we can, hopefully bring people over to YouTube as well.
I'm sure we can link it on Spotify, can we?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, we'll start something out for you. Don't worry, you don't have to lift your finger too far.
Yeah.
It'll just be like that.
Yeah. And then we've got another section called Recommendations, which I'm excited about. So we're basically going to talk about 2 albums or artists that we've been listening to recently during those 2 weeks that we'd like to talk about and discuss and obviously recommend or recommug.
Recommendations is such a fucking shout.
Recommendations. Dary came up with that.
Yep.
I'm not the kind of person who will take credit for things that aren't mine, so that was Dary's handiwork. Recommendations. We're going to talk about 2 artists, well, one each, and albums potentially that we think are worth listening to.
Yeah.
And I think that'll be a fun little.
My first one's going to be Greta Van Fleet. Just waiting for your reaction on that.
And then after that, we've got like a interchangeable section where we're going to be doing a tier list. Or a history topic, so we're going to talk about an artist or band and kind
Music
of go
history.
through. Yeah. and then or we'll have an interview. So we actually did an interview this week, if you haven't seen it yet, with our friend Tig.
It'll be tagged down the bottom. I've always wanted to say that.
Really?
Yeah, I've never said it. And you on YouTube, you're like, we'll link it in the bottom.
Yeah. You want to say, I'll tag it in the bottom?
I'll tag it in the bottom.
I thought that's what you said.
No, I'll tag it in the bottom.
I thought you were using a...
No.
I thought you were doing a pun.
I'm not that smart.
Ah, right, okay. Well, I thought you were really smart. But clearly not. So, yeah, he was an interview we did this week, and I really liked that interview.
Yeah, it was very good.
I felt like you did a really, really good job. He was very nervous coming on, bless him.
Yeah, but like, I mean, as he said to us, we're very comfortable to talk around, and we took the stress away from it because we gave him... like, even like if he made a mistake, it was like we'd rectify it straight away.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we did a good job.
So if you want to come on for an interview, don't be discouraged by how fucked we are.
Come on, you know you want to. And then of course we have.
Of course, yeah. As if they know.
The coffee is gone to me. Forget the beer and the gin. It's just coffee.
Yeah.
And then at the end we're going to end with some interactions. So we're going to discuss some comments, maybe something that people have said to us during that week about the episodes. And we're just going to discuss that there at the end.
I'd love to do a section of roasting. Like someone just comment section, just roast us.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then we'll read the roast.
That would be quite
I'd love
funny.
to do that.
That would be quite funny.
Because I like two of us would not take it to heart at all.
Oh, no.
If someone called me a skinny fucking
dickhead.
Yeah, something like that. Like I'd be like
skinny toothless fart.
Yeah. I don't know what I'd be like. Oh, fair play, well done. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
I'd love that.
I'd like that. Roast us. And also, we were also saying that we're going to put a music news skit in the middle there somewhere. So not as long as we've done the other music news skits, but just like maybe just 3 news topics, and just make that into a little skit to break up the kind of form. So yeah, that's what we're doing. I like the sound of it.
I do too, because it was my idea.
It was his idea.
I think,
and we agreed to it, and we broke down the formula together. Didn't we?
I feel like Jarvis is just like...
Didn't we?
Yeah, together.
Yeah, we did it together. It was his idea originally.
Yeah.
I just made it better.
Yeah. You sound like Sheldon from the fucking Big Bang Theory.
Bazinga. I hate the Big Bang Theory. I
love it.
I think it's shit.
I was number 1 in Ireland.
We can do it, even though it's not music related, we can do a sitcom tier list if you want.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Friends, number 1. How I Met Your Mother and Big Bang Theory, number 2.
I'd give you How I Met Your Mother in number 2. Big Bang Theory. You know. How I Met Your Mother is quite good. I fucking hate Friends though. It's just not funny.
It's so funny.
It's not.
It is. You wet wipe.
It's just not. So yeah, that'd be good. It wouldn't be music related, but yeah.
It'd be fun. We could do that maybe on a separate and just post it on TikTok or something.
Yeah, but I like the idea of the do you want to just talk about these sections a little bit, because I really like the
Jarvis is off his head.
Coffee. No Baileys in it.
We might have to take. You might sure you could have put a Baileys in it.
Could have put a Baileys. Can I have to put a Baileys?
Yeah, put a bit of Baileys into it. Fucking
creamy.
I'm starting to get scared now. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
Baileys coffee.
I love Baileys coffee.
Yeah.
This is great. I love this. Yeah. This is so nice.
I'm gonna get a bottle of wine and a bottle of like vodka or gin or whiskey there for people who want to take a drink in it, because I don't drink alcohol actually.
Oh, that is so nice.
Yeah, might calm me down a little bit.
I love Baileys. Yeah, it's a depressant.
Yeah.
Stick on Mac Miller.
Fuck's sake.
Don't, please.
2 of us sitting there crying, holding each other.
But yeah, so I like the idea of the tier list, because we were discussing it and we were saying that, you know, it'd be quite good for us because obviously we have quite a different opinion.
I feel like we probably have to put that into a separate episode on its own, because it'll take us
gonna
that long to
argue
agree.
so much.
Because you're going to want to put Radiohead number 1, we'll say, for instance, and I'm going to say Greta Van Fleet, and you're going to be
that is not going to be number 1.
I know, but it's so far different. Like one of the critically acclaimed
bands of
all time versus Greta Van Fleet. But I'd rather Greta Van Fleet, so you can go and suck the dog.
Oh, well, that's going to cause an argument. Let me just say right now, I'd accept them maybe. I'd be willing to bargain like B or A, but I wouldn't be going any lower than the B. To tell you what, for Radiohead, no way.
No, yeah. Well, like if Jordy Creep and Radiohead come into the conversation, or Black Midi and Radiohead, would you put Radiohead on top of them?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Of course I would.
Yeah, well, that's is that because if you hadn't known maybe The new Jody Greip album is probably one of your favourite albums.
Of this year, yeah.
Ever, no?
Ever? No. It's up there.
Oh, look,
It's
that's
up,
okay.
yeah, no, do you know what? It is a really good album. Okay, I'll think about it.
Right,
But,
come back to me.
Yeah.
Cheers, man.
It was a great album, though.
Yeah, but like in regards to like the whole sections, I feel like what we've created is something not just fun for us, but it's interactive and fun for the community as well, for all 6 of you. So it'll be good laughs.
For all of you. Yeah.
Me and Jarvis are 2 of our 4 views.
Shocking.
It's not bad though. Like, we're good crack.
Yeah, it's good crack. A bit of banner.
Someone's going to see us and think them boys are fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I hate saying shit like that. I hate it when you say shit like that.
I don't mind it.
It just seems so like vain.
Yeah, but we're not vain. We're just funny.
Are we?
No.
You aren't?
No, I'm fucking just. I think I might quit.
Good. Get tired.
At least. Fuck you piece of shit.
Right, no, but yeah, look, we've got some good plans, good things come in, and obviously it's just going to be a little bit of change, so don't be expecting a review this week.
Expect a review next week, and then expect an even better podcast.
Yeah, expect a podcast that's more of a podcast.
Expect the unexpected.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's what I say.
Are we going to be wearing clothes next episode?
Well, actually, funny enough, I
knows?
did mention doing one topless.
Yeah,
Jarvis wasn't too keen on getting his gut out.
I was like, give me a month or two just to get the gym on, and then maybe. But yeah, no, look, I'm excited about this. I think it's a good idea. Even just doing this feels quite good, just not having like an actual album to review.
That's what I mean. There's something to.
Do you know what? Fuck the reviews. Get rid of it.
We're done.
Yeah.
No, that's our most views. Don't be doing that. At least 500 people know who we are.
Yeah, true. But yeah, no, it's good. Like, I like this. I feel like it's gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah. No, but like I'm excited because it gives a side for me, because as I said, Jarvis's baby is reviews, and it's something that you currently love to watch as well as do, whereas for me I wouldn't have been a massive reviewer before the podcast. Mm-hmm. And then bringing this side into it now makes me feel like it's kind of, we're getting the best of both worlds. Yeah. And plus, with the strict schedule that we have and the format that we have it in, it fits into our day of recording.
Yeah, exactly.
Until we start doing it full time, which can be a Tuesday at 4 o'clock, because 2 of us have only woken up in bed because we're fucking living the life. Dreaming.
Definitely, yeah. Recording till 2 a.m. Yeah.
2 of us, sign me back in the beer.
Success drove you back to drink. Yeah.
What? Right, we wrap this up.
Yeah. But yeah, look, I'm sure it's gonna be great. Look out for us. 2 mugs and a guitar. Sláinte.
Bye.
Bye.
So at my show on Monday, I was hoping someday you'd be on your way to better things. It's not about your makeup or how you try to shape up to these tiresome paper dreams. Paper dreams, honey. So now you pour your heart out, you tell me you're far out, not about to lie down for your cause. But you don't pull my strings, 'cause I'm a better man, moving on to better things. Oh, 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 I love her because she moves in her own way. Oh, 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 she came to my show just hear about my day. And at my show on Tuesday, she was in her mindset, tempered furs and spangled boots. Looks are deceiving, making me believe it, and these tiresome paper dreams.